Hi everyone, this is Kalyan Kumar and welcome to Product Review. In this channel, you find the review of a variety of products including devices, software and web-based applications. You will also find how to do videos, top 10 videos, tips and strategies, and explanation of several tech-related concepts in depth. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the unboxing of a monitor. This is the LG 19M38H monitor. And this is that box, and I got it from Amazon. And this is a very unique monitor in the sense that this monitor has an HDMI input. Now most of the monitors that you find have VGA input, which means you can only connect laptops or your desktop computers with this monitor, whereas this particular one has an HDMI monitor. So how does the HDMI input create that much of a difference? The difference is that because it has an HDMI input, you can connect your Blu-ray, you can connect your HD set-top box. Like for example, I have a Tata Sky HD set-top box. It has an HDMI output. I can connect this to this and use this as a TV. You can also connect your smart TV boxes like the Android TV box or Apple TV or the Amazon Fire Stick. You can connect all of those to this monitor and use it like a television. It does not have a full HD display. It only has a HD display and its resolution is 1366 into 768. So that's only HD, it's not a full HD. But the fact that it has an HDMI input creates lot of other options which otherwise are not possible in a monitor. And I got this monitor primarily not to use it with my desktop or my laptop. I got it so that I'm going to use it with my camera, because I use Sony camcorders, and for that matter, you use any camera, you will find that the LCD display of the cameras are too small. It's about 2.5, 3 inch long, and therefore you will not be able to observe yourself clearly in those LCD monitors, especially if you are a one-man team like I am. So at the distance in which I'm sitting right now, it is difficult for me to see exactly what's happening in my LCD monitor because it is too small. So I want a monitor, a big monitor right near me so that I can see exactly what is happening. So that, because sometimes what happens is that if the exposure setting in your camera is low, it creates a lot of noise, which you will not be able to observe in a small LCD screen, but you need a bigger one. So I've got this primarily to use it with my camera as a monitor. So let's jump in right ahead and get to the unboxing of the LG 19M38H monitor. So that was the unboxing of the LG 19M38H monitor. And as you can see, I've already hooked up my monitor to my laptop. And there are certain controls right on the right at the bottom of the monitor. There is a power button here, which is semicircular in shape. And then there are input, auto, function, reader and manual modes in this. Now this is 18.5 inch across the diagonal. That is the screen size. And it has, as you saw, the HDMI port. And it has got a lot of functions in it. The first function that we talk about is called the color weakness mode. In the color weakness mode, what happens is that there are certain people who have trouble in discerning certain color shades. And this monitor is capable of changing its color gamut in such a way that those people who have such an issue would be able to distinguish, because it increases the contrast between those shades. And therefore one would be able to see those colors also if one has a problem in discerning certain shades of a color. The second advantage of this monitor is it's supposed to be having a flicker safe mode, which means there are monitors generally VGA monitors have what is known as flicker. Those flickers are sometimes so fast that one may not be able to see them, but it does affect our eyes when we are looking into those monitors for a long time, which is why people who have this job of looking into monitors for a very long time have this issue with dryness of the eyes. So this has what is known as a flicker safe mode, which reduces the flicker to the extent that it does not strain on the eyes. Now, one of the most amazing things about this monitor is that it comes with a CD, an installation CD. Now, one doesn't need the installation of the CD to run this monitor. The advantage of the software is that it enables you to change your display settings like brightness and contrast and color. And you don't have to then physically push those buttons on the monitor. You can do it using a few clicks right through the software. So that is one of the advantages of the software. Another thing that this software boasts about is the fact that you can have different display presets for different softwares. For example, if you are, let's say you are running a video editing software and you may want the color to be dynamic. If you're reading, let's say a PDF using the Acrobat reader, then you can configure that to have a lower brightness so that it doesn't strain the eye. So it has different presets for different softwares. You can enable them, and which is exactly what we're going to see in this review. We're going to first of all install this CD and then figure out how this works. So this is the CD that I have. Incidentally, the external CD player that I have is also LG. And let me just install the software and let's see how it works. So I've inserted the CD, and this is the menu option that you get on opening the DVD. So you find a folder called OnScreen Control Win. Double click this, you get the OnScreen Control EXE. Double click this, install it. And it's going to take a while to install us. Next. I accept, install, and it's going to take a while, so I'll come back to you once the installation is complete. Well, I think it's happening pretty fast. Yes, I want to restart. Okay, it wants me to restart the computer. I say, okay, finish. And I'm going to restart the computer and come back to you. So I installed the CD, then I restarted my computer, but I was always having one problem, and that was I was not able to see the on-screen controls. So if you just have a look on this, these settings were grayed out, only this was operational. And I could not understand why these were not working. I went through all the website informations about this monitor. It simply said that the moment you install the CD, you'll be able to see all the controls. And I was not able to get all the controls because the first three controls, which were actually the ones which will manipulate the settings, were grayed out. And then after some time with trial and error, I realized then actually this monitor is meant for a desktop. And in my laptop, I was just duplicating this display. And therefore, it was not possible for me to use all those controls because those controls were meant if this was the primary monitor. So just to check this out, what I did was I switched off the display of my laptop and I allowed it to only display it in the second monitor. And once I made sure that the display was only happening in the second monitor, automatically, as you can see, all these controls are working. So let's quickly jump through all these controls. This is called monitor control and volume. So since I'm using an HDMI cable, this will transfer not only the image, it will also transfer the volume, the sound. So the first one is the volume control. Then you have the brightness. As you can see, I can manipulate the brightness. And right now I kept the brightness at level 0. And you can manipulate all the brightness, contrast, ratio. Ratio gives you an option of wide and original, picture mode, you got cinema, you got color weakness, custom, blah, blah, blah. All of these you have. So let's check out cinema. It will change the settings here. If I say cinema AV, it again changes everything. And if I say reader 1, you see reader 1 is the option in which we always have very low display so that the display can be enabled for reading. This is the standard display. And text display, this is for reading only text. Vivid 1. So you got a lot of displays here. So let's keep it in the custom mode. Smart energy saving, response time, and that is the monitor control. Then we have my display presets. So you can have display presets on. So it says which application would you want and which picture mode do you want. So using this, you can add any program that you want. And I would like to add Adobe Premiere Pro and add it here. So add it here. And then let's see the picture mode, how you change it. So if I right click this, it gives me which option I want. So for each application, you can create a particular preset, and the moment you open that application, automatically the display will change to that particular preset. So this is the way you control. This is a very unique program, unique application, which is very good. Because when you want to read something, you would want to read it in a certain way. When you want to view something, you would like to view it in a certain way. So you can have presets for all of those. And then we have what is known as screen split. So if I want to have two screens, it will give me two different screens here. Two screens could be this. I can view two different applications here. It could be horizontal. It could be 3-screen. Picture in picture at the bottom. Picture in picture at the top. Left bottom. Top. So that was the review of the LG 19M38H monitor, which has a display resolution of 1366 into 768. So it's a HD, it's not a full HD, and it's one of those unique monitors which at this price point gives you an HDMI connection. And the price, well, this costs me approximately 6,700 rupees in India, which is roughly around $100 US. So that's it from my side, and I hope you liked the video. In case you haven't subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. I post a lot of tech related videos, gadget videos, unboxing, review of softwares, web-based applications. You also get top 10 videos, you get how to do videos, and several tech related concepts in depth is what I post in this particular channel. So if you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe to it. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please do not forget to hit the thumbs up button. And as and when you subscribe to the channel, please also hit the bell notification to ensure that you get the intimation of all the videos posted right on time. With that, this is Kalyan Kumar signing off. Have a great day, goodbye, and thank you for watching.